Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today.
Laughing at me?
I hope you're having a great day today. Happy weekend for you and all that good stuff. So, anything good happen to anybody on the weekend? Did anyone win the lottery? That'd be sweet. Please like, share, and follow. Be appreciated. We're doing this weird quest right now. Hey Joey, how are you? Welcome. Doing this quest right now where it's like you gotta stage a kidnapping of somebody like that they're in on because they want to get a divorce, and it's like um the only way they can do it is if it looks like it's a kidnapping, and then the person would escape. That's kind of an odd quest, eh? But game has a lot of odd quest, eh? Interesting quest. Looks like the sound works, so that's good. Thank you for sharing and all that stuff, Joey. Thank you. Much appreciated. So we're doing that quest there. I just tackled one right here, and then I gotta go down here. Childhood sweetheart. So I gotta bring her. So the guy wants me to set him up with his childhood sweetheart, and then kidnap his wife. And she's in on it. The wife is in on it. Kidnap his wife, and then the wife would go off to, I think it's France, and then of course that would allow the guy to go after his childhood sweetheart. But we gotta set up that relationship. Kind of an odd little quest thing here. Hey Smith, how are you? 13. That's your pick. But yeah, it's like kind of an odd quest line, but you know, we'll get her done. Find some stuff. Thank you for liking, Axman. Always interested to hear what people pick for that, you know, because I can't distinguish just by looking at the vote numbers. But you know, there's multiple good movies there, so you know, I like asking the movie ones because it's kind of cool to see what people pick. I made an extra video today, and I have like sound. So if you want to hear what my stream sounds like with actual music added, I uploaded it, and then I noticed it was muted, so I erased it and then uploaded a version without music. But if you want to hear the version with music, it's on the YouTube channel, so you can always check that out if you like. I don't usually play music. That's why.
Remember a lover from so long ago? Would I?
But it's kind of interesting in that aspect. I thought it was pretty appropriate too. So I actually put up 2 videos on YouTube today, and then I put a version of it on Facebook as well. So I don't know if you guys like the additional music, or not music, the additional videos up onto Facebook or not, but if I have a good one, maybe I'll throw it up here and there.
All of it should be here.
Guess we're near our destination.
This area.
Oh jeez, this guy's taking a whiz. Dude. Wonder how long he's gonna take a whiz for. Can't see any of the properties there, you know, but you can see the stream. So the Willie is tucked away there under his robe, but he's taking a whiz. Really gotta go too. Look at it. Holy crap, dude.
Nice, Zunit.
Pretty casual about it too, eh? Benjamin, thank you for liking the stream. You like the Valheim game? Nice. Yeah, that looks like an interesting game. Can you imagine if you're standing there taking a whiz and there's a like a I guess these guys, it'd be like a barbarian, you know, the Norse people. Oh, he's done. Stands there and watches you take a whiz the whole time. And that guy must have had 10 gallons of water from the looks of it, though. Like, you'd think he'd get stage fright. So did you like the Valheim to make you more interested in this one? You get to assassinate people like this? Yell for help. Hide the body, eh? There we go. It's more open world? Which one's more open world? This one or that one? Because this one's pretty darn open world. I think that one's open world too, actually. Where am I supposed to go here? Gotta find her. Trying to actually check if this guy's a bad guy. There we go. Don't want to leave any mess around here. See that? I got my new power. If I hold the right bumper, or right bumper down, then it automatically carries them. Is this one? Is this one have aloof missions or a lot of missions? There's so many things you can do in this axe thing. I've been playing it for hundreds of hours, and there's still new stuff to do. I mean, there's definite hooks. I mean, it's some of the stuff you're doing is stuff that you've over there, eh? Some of it's kind of repetitive in that aspect, like, you know, it's not, you know, maybe slightly different things, but there's like different puzzles you can do essentially, figuring out how to get into these different places. Holy crap, look at all the fire bottles in here, eh? It's not here, obviously. Yeah, I've never had this mission before.
The gods here are vigilant.
Be pretty unique. But I mean, I think it keeps you interested. You know, like on Watch Dogs, I was feeling like it was a little bit very repetitive right away. But this one's actually not bad. Obviously, that guy slipped, right? And that's the same for most games. I mean, there's going to be things that you wind up kind of repeating, right? Maybe it's this house, eh? Right now, I'm trying to find this lady so that the king can hook up with her, and then his wife, and then I gotta kidnap the king's wife so that he can flee to France because they don't like each other anymore. It's the concept behind this. Oh, there's some stuff here. I'm in the sort of right area here.
Someone was interrupted preparing their supper. Taken or fled.
Oh, see, I gotta find her. She got kidnapped or something.
A second bed. Olvida doesn't live alone.
Leave me be, warmonger! You have my sister! Is that not enough?
Peace, boy. I'm not with these men. I came to speak with your sister, that's all.
Dang, she got kidnapped.
A day in Essex. Now here's a day
Or
of
open like
strange
Minecraft.
portents
Oh,
and
okay.
happenings.
What is your name?
I'm Elleridge, the man of this house. Who are you? And why have you come?
I'm looking for your sister, at the behest of another.
Behest? We've got no money to speak of, and my sister is well past the marrying age.
Do you know where they're holding Alvida?
Yet another stay at the king's pleasure. The prison camp at Brentwood, far to the west.
So we're going to Brentwood.
Bring her to the lake house north of there. Meet us there if you wish.
If you promise you will find her, I will.
Oh, I'm just gonna tell you. I'm going there to get you to go to the someplace. Dumb. I think I'm clear to get on my horse now, though. Is Valheim kind of like Ark? Same idea as that, or that other pirate game? To you, at least? Because it seemed like it was in the same genre as those. Or that it was kind of in between the survival of those games and then well, I watched somebody play it. It looked kind of interesting, but it looked like it was one of those, like, you have to work a lot on it. Granted, this game you have to work a lot on it too. Although this doesn't feel like the same kind of work. Grand Cops, thank you for liking the stream. Oops, ran into a tree. Inga. Still 900 meters to go, man. Oh, that was a bad shot, eh? Oh, I got him second shot. Got some leather. Oh, look at that. Jumped right over the stump. Lost them. Like really hard to shoot when you're on a horse. Phew, got him that time. There we go. We got a heron beak. That's what we needed. Alright, here we go, folks. Where it gets fierce. The heron beak. How many trees did I hit? Lots. Oh, missed there. The horse is tough, though. Although, you know, horse action, like horseplay and games these days, so much better than the older games. You look at older games,
This place is heavily guarded.
you know, it took them a long time to actually get good at. Pete, thank you for liking the stream. Go up. Granted, they always kind of went on about how some games had fish. So I mean, fish was considered a feature, and now it's just a standard thing. We're rescuing that dude's sister. Gotta get that key out of it. Crap. Spot me? Oh well. Here.
This key should unlock Alvida's cage.
There, that guy's done. We're just like, oh, John Cleese's character in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. We'll just go and slaughter everybody. Grab the soup. Oh, we're full.
With me, brother. You won't escape. Get back inside.
Guess we'll have to go up and get that guy. Didn't see that coming, even though he was shooting at me from above a few minutes ago. There we go. We're pretty agile. Are there bads around? There's another key over there.
Out! Damn you! You're dead.
A screenshot of the old horse riding racing on Intellivision. You know what? There's a new Intellivision. I actually pre-ordered it, but there's a new Intellivision coming out like next month. Assuming they're still on schedule. Could be interesting. There's like a new revised Astro Smash and all that stuff. Looks pretty good to me.
This must be Birsten's love, Alvida. They haven't broken her spirit.
What?
Yep, set myself on fire again. Oh, I managed to get away that time. No, I didn't. Crap. Like explosive jugs everywhere here, man.
So be it. Flank the idiot. Press hard.
There we go. The classic Mattel's still the best. It is officially Intellivision though. Tommy Tallarico is the guy that's running it. Go grab that key. This guy didn't even notice all these explosions underneath him. Even like ladders and stuff like that were kind of not really that well done until a few years ago.
Hey, wait! We bring Christ's mercy!
I have a thing that on my shield that if I parry properly, it sets a fire all around me. I think we should be able to grab her now. I think it's relatively safe. Maybe a couple guards in the outskirts.
this? You're not one of them?
Stay quiet. I'm here to free you.
I cannot walk. My ankle. They were not gentle with me.
Then I will carry you.
Who are you? Who risked so much to save me?
A friend.
Well, you know, really risk a lot. That's over. Where are we going? Oh, really? It's way over here.
They beat me.
Yeah, I guess the new controllers will be, instead of like touchpad, they'll be like digital. So you can have two controllers that it comes with.
Please.
That is
You'll soon be safe. Rest easy.
digital, and then there'll be the ability to connect your phone up for other players in addition to that. So you'd download an app and use your phone as a controller.
My ankle. Oh, the pain.
It'll probably be right as rain as soon as I put her down.
My bones ache.
Sounds like she needs some ibuprofen or something. Hope I don't drown her by going through the water here. Ben, thank you for liking the stream. Much
My
appreciated.
leg. It pains.
We're almost there.
Gonna pick some
Bless the
raspberries in the way
saints.
here.
Here you are, sister, safe and well.
Put her on the rug
Rest
here.
now. Soon you'll be up and about again.
She seemed fine.
Alfida, did they hurt you?
Takes more than some cockshy milksops to break my will. Beating a boy half to death for stealing bread. I'll not see it done.
King wants to marry her.
Those pay swords.
Ellerich, pay more mind to the world. It is cruel and dark for those who cannot stand up for themselves.
Alvida, could we speak in private?
He is a good boy, but without a father to guide him, he's grown softer than I'd hoped.
You raised him alone. Where were your parents when he was a child?
Dead of the plague that came when he was 3 months born. So to shun your door when you have a babe on your teat. Now it's your turn. Why did you come for me?
I am here at the request of Alderman Birston. He wonders if you could love him again.
Love him. Dear old Birston, he remembers.
He does.
I've thought of him sometimes myself. But with my brother to fend for, I could not waste a life mooning.
He has thought of nothing but you, Alvida. And with his wife Estrid returning to Francia, he sent me to find you.
How it would work between me and him? I'm a poor woman. Have been always. But the alderman... Oh, God, help me. I'll give him a go. How could I not? Oh, bless.
He will come if you call. At the lighting of the bonfire, he will ride here to meet you.
Ellerich, come you and sit with us. I have something to say.
We still gotta get the wife shipped away here, so we gotta kidnap his wife as part of the plan. Albert, thank you for liking the stream. Muchly appreciated.
My apple blossom girl. Is it really you?
It is. Though crows have left their footfalls round my eyes.
They still shine brightly, as when we were children. Has Eivor told you all?
Aye, she has.
And do you accept me, love? My heart feels like it will burst.
Now that you're reunited, what will you do?
Are we reunited? I must hear it from your lips, Alvida. It has been many summers, and I have aged ungracefully.
I will hear your wound, Birston. God help me, I've nothing to keep me in Malden.
And this young lad is Elevich, Alvida's brother.
Hello, your worshipfulness.
I am Bierstadt, nothing more or less. And you are a fine, strong lad of How old?
19 summers.
He's all the family I have, Burston. If I'm to stay, you must welcome us both into your heart.
We have one half of our bargain done, Birston. I will return with news of the other.
Does this mean we're leaving Malden?
You are, my boy. To live with me in Colchester. Perhaps I can teach you the joy of the hunt.
Before you go, Elovrich, I would suggest a long, slow walk around the lake.
Long, slow walk around the lake. They can reunite.
I should leave them to their reunion. The next piece of this drama is the kidnapping Colchester.
Dear Burston, I cannot believe it would come from me after all these years.
I never stopped.
Yeah, if you think about how amazing these games are, they're so complicated. Like, there's so much to them. Crazy. Skills to pay the bills. Down here I can grab. Getting it on the run. We don't slow down. Oh crap, man. I got one of my arrows back. I get it. Got to skin it. Right. Get stuck on a tree. See, I don't need a horse to get run into a tree. I can run into a tree by running around. Almost there. We gotta go find Rollo. He's our boat captain. And I don't know, I'll probably have to kill like 20 people and then kidnap that dude we just saw his wife. And we'll bring her to the boat and then they could stow away, go to France. So dude can be with his childhood girlfriend.
Hey, what? Meet your god!
That's pretty good.
Die! Ha, interesting move.
Or hide the body after that. Here we go. That guy didn't stand a chance. I didn't even have to hide the body. I'm back, Axewing. As you can imagine, when you're gone, I killed some people. Including this guy. I think there's too many peaceful Viking adventures, you know? Gotta still meet up with this guy. Because their king wanted to hook up with a new lady, so I got his childhood love all arranged. Now it's
Show me what lies ahead.
alright. Now we just gotta get dude's wife kidnapped.
The festival is underway. I should speak to Rollo about our plan.
So where's Rolio? Is that him over there? That's just the vendor.
Welcome.
The vendor.
One of my better pieces. You look so strong and powerful. You should always be fully stocked. Until next we meet.
I must be on my way now.
Why all the
Goodbye.
runes?
I need you, my friend.
Over here somewhere, I guess. Who's up there?
How are your people, Rollo? Recovered and ready for what tonight holds?
Gerhild's treachery was a blow. Few were surprised it came to that, only that her dark ways took such a brutal turn. Put that aside. We're ready now. What would you have of us?
Wait for my signal. When I approach Estrid, that is your time.
I am your axe, Eivor.
Night will fall soon. Then is our moment to strike.
Alright, this is like Ocean's 11 almost. Ocean's 2. Gonna get the kidnapping underway. The guards over there to fight. Better grab some soup.
What?
We have the advantage.
Stand down, you Saxon dogs. The Lady of Essex is ours.
You're one too, brother. Focus, we have this.
I think that's pretty much done.
God won't let us lose. You will pay.
Alright, got him. I'm gonna have to grab this soup after. Oh, this guy's helping me out. Or if he wants some soup. Oh, trying to grab the soup.
Stand down, you Saxon dogs. The Lady of Essex is ours.
This is what we do to Saxon god slaves. We pillage. Pillage and plunder! Take their ale and
There, we'll plant the flag.
kings tonight!
I am ready when the time comes.
See, she's in on the plan, but
I'm being kidnapped! Kidnapped! Guards! Guards!
You're coming with me.
Oh, desist, you foul days! Guards! Oh, woe is me! Put me down!
Golden Spirit, you wouldn't fool a child with a howl.
Unhand me, fiend!
Stand down, you Saxon
What
dogs.
will become
The Lady
of
of
my
Essex is
virtue?
ours.
there we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, there's a lot of guards.
Alas! Alack!
These aren't too worried. I'm carrying their queen.
Strike with me.
There we go. Like their little blot killing all their guards.
With me. Watch for my lead. Let's bleed. We watch each other's backs.
The others?
Unhand me, you filthy Dane! Bilstan! My love! My love!
Just slowly walk away. They'll never know what's going on.
Guards! Guards!
Go over this way, around that rock.
We
Okay.
are safe enough to walk, I think. Aren't we? Oh, what a thrill! My heart is racing!
Be glad it still beats at all. Your screaming drew half the guards in Colchester down upon us.
I wanted to give a good performance. My father always said I was quite the actor.
I won't deny your enthusiasm.
Did you not have even a little fun?
To steal away a princess. It did give a thrill.
A woman fights bravely against her abductors. Yet, what will they do with me now?
There we go,
Is
got
my
another deer.
virtue safe with you?
It's not in danger, if that's what you mean.
Come now, Eivor. You can stand against Alfred's brutes, but you shudder at a maiden's gentle teasing?
We won't make it too comfortable for her.
It is done.
And all that stands between me and my home now is a foaming ribbon of surf and silt.
Oh, I'm way over here today.
You did well, Rollo. You and your people. Are you ready to sail?
Loki's hissing sun
There we
churns the
go.
waters between our coasts. We'll need time to rest as we wait for fairer weather.
Have a care then. Alfred's soldiers will be looking for Estrid, even if beer stands will not.
Now's not the time for such worries, A4. Tonight we celebrate. Let's get you some mead.
Bierstan will meet you northeast of Colchester tomorrow.
Have a good night, Axming. Thank you for
have
coming
earned
by.
all my husband promised, and more. Come find me, if you like, away from these reveling Danes.
I should find Piston. No doubt he's hunting again.
Sword with your father, Rollo.
Yes! A ruse worthy of the trickster Loki. They're even stolen by us mere mortals.
There we go. More skill point.
I am proud of us. We did a good thing for Estrid and her lord. Maybe now we can all be happy.
I guess this guy doesn't really want to talk. Raspberries. Silver. Right. Call for rations. Who's over here?
What lies ahead, I wonder?
A new life or an old life renewed?
My old life. Francia. Mon Dieu, I feel as if I have been sleepwalking these past years, waiting for something to shake me awake.
Are you awakened now?
Yes. These past weeks have been stirring, breathtaking. Your passion and strength. Eivor, I've never met such a burning soul.
You make too much of it. All I have done, I did for my clan and the glory it brought me.
Why does your honesty make you more alluring still? Le cœur a ses raisons que la raison ne connaît point.
Did you dream while you sleepwalked?
I did.
That was one of the other choices I could ask that, or myself, I guess.
To something bigger. Glimpses of greater joy, greater love. Lie with me, Eivor, under the stars of England. Give me a last bittersweet moment before I leave her shores.
I'll be with you tonight, but tomorrow your new life must begin. I hope you will not look back. Shh. Still your lips and come here.
Alright, they're fooling around with the king's wife now. How romantic. They're laying under the stars. It looked like it was sunny the whole time. There's one other guy to talk to. I wonder if he'll talk to me now. Right here. Oh.
Maid, made me feel young again. And I have you to thank. You believed me, though I was a coward. Won't make that mistake again.
There you go, Lork. Lork from Orc. Oops, that was a really bad shot. I didn't even know. Where are they? I get the fox on the first shot, but not the darn deers. How am I doing? Good, doing good, thank you. How are you tonight? I'm helping these, this dumb king quest that they have here. Kind of an odd quest. I guess we got all those ones, eh? Pretty much. Start grabbing these red ones. Go through here. Alright, he's hunting over here somewhere.
There, old hound. Hold faith, for soon we'll be hunting.
Bierston, Estrid said you'd be here.
Eivor, dear heart. You who drew back the bow of Eros and reunited me with my one true love.
Have your thanes asked why you do not look for Estrid?
Pish. They have asked, yes. I said it was hopeless. Then I lay upon my couch, sobbing and wailing. A pretty show.
That may not be enough.
Tut-tut. The wind is soft upon our faces, and I am far from the whispering doors of Colchester. Come, let's hunt.
Oh, we're going hunting, I guess. Or grab some arrows. Well, are we going or what?
What are we hunting now?
Boar. A majestic animal, don't you think? Driven by a fierce fire, blazing eyes, and sword tusks.
I once knew a strong-armed shield maiden who rode a boar into battle. She named it Bristlebolt.
How wondrously strange. Your tales are worthy of the hearing. We'll not ride our boars, but eat them. A feast, in Alvida's honor.
A feast for your mistress. Bierston, if this ruse falls apart, King Alfred will strip you of your title. Our alliance will be worthless.
Have no fear, I shall be discreet. We will eat and sup at my hall with a few friends and family. It is there our friendship will be sealed.
So soon after Lammas. Will people there not recognize me?
No, you are just one more Dane. And in that chaos, who remembers anything but the screams of dear Estrid?
These are your lands. I trust in your judgment. And how is Alvida?
She is a firebrand. We have rekindled our love as if we were teenagers. Even Ellerich is a welcome addition. A younger brother to me, yet more alike to a son. The things I should like to teach him. Ah, this is the spot. The best boar here.
I don't see any boar. There's something over there, though, maybe. But music.
Come on, the feast table won't fill itself.
Oh, here's one.
That fat hog. He'll make a delicious roast.
We can find him again. I don't even remember where he was.
They are fearsome beasts, but... Come on, the feast table won't fill itself.
There we go. We killed a heron. Oh, there's some over there. I'll say thank you for liking the stream.
Surrender! You will serve my love well. A torch worthy of her arrival.
Annette, thank you for liking the stream.
Come on, the feast table won't fill itself. I shall suck marrow from your bones, you porcine devil.
This is a big one. Going over there too.
We did well, Eivor.
Why does your forearm ache? Didn't even do any of the work. Another one here. There's a family from behind. I didn't even see him.
A good hunt, Bierston.
And enough for one day, I think. Even my thanes will not go hungry with this catch, and they are as voracious as wolves snatching at my carcass.
They may give you grief, but I have been nothing but amused. They're a welcome change to warring jarls and piss-sudden politics.
You have brought us all true happiness, Eivor. I thank you from the bottom of a heart full up with joy.
Bierstan, the Heart Hound who sought his true love by searching the sad haven of his memory and finding her there.
Beautifully said, my friend.
I
Beautifully.
don't know if that's a compliment.
Come, Percy, you hapless hound. Barely a boar worried. I do not know why I keep you in my employ.
We go 500 meters that way. I guess we'll meet him there. Maybe we'll catch some more boars on the way or something. In the bush here. Got a deer. I mean, loot it, did I? Heck. There we go, got him. Queen, thank you for liking the stream. Muchly appreciated. You're having a good day. Alright, let's go. We're going to celebrate. We caught some boars. We got the pretend kidnapping scheme pulled off. I'm sure something will go wrong, but you know what the heck?
Need to cloak myself here.
Gotta get over to here. Way in. Alright. Like stairs over there. Took me forever to find them. The last time.
Home and hearth never used to.
He was fast at getting back there. I was pretty direct.
Bearston, you promised we would never be apart, not for one waking or sleeping moment, and already you're sneaking out to hunt.
For the feast, sweetling. We owe our mutual friend a great debt. One that I promised to repay over suckling pig and ale.
Sister, have you forgotten where you are?
I have a right to happiness, Outreach. Or am I to play nursemaid forever, you ungrateful pup?
Happiness, yes. But you embarrass yourself nightly, heaving and sweating with this ham hock.
Hold your tongue, boy. Lest we both speak our truths.
What truth have you to speak? That you've returned to this fickle man who abandoned you years ago for a Frankish pet? A woman he paid this Dane to abduct in that lammish shadow play?
Mind yourself, boy.
Or that you let him sniff and paw you and take him to your bed on the promise of nothing? The whole of Essex whispers now. He's married still, his wife freshly stolen, and you are no more than his...
I am the mother of his child, you whelp!
Child? Alvida?
Please, my boy,
My
I will
dad?
never forgive you for this. Never.
They knew something would be wrong.
My lord, joyous news. God smiles upon us this very day. Estrid has been found by Alfred's men. They ride to her rescue as we speak.
I will not let this plot be undone.
Nothing is safe till they are away to Francia.
I will fix
Yeah,
this.
knew it.
And one day I will call on you, and you will come.
You can count on it, my friend.
Looks like things are going rough for them anyway. Get out of here. This guy has a talking bubble.
Estrid should have ruled this land. I would have followed her anywhere.
How far are we going here? Fast travel. Quicker.
Estrid is so close to freedom. I hope I'm not too late.
So watch out for that thing. You could trip on that, eh?
Rolo! Alfred's men have found you!
What? How can this be?
Lork, stand by Estrid. Guard her with your life. If she's taken, all is lost for us and Beeston.
Come, lady. It would not do for them to take you back. Watch out!
Work's done.
Release the woman, Danes! If she...
Time to die! Now, take your keep focused!
Use the dog on this guy. There we go. We got him at least. Guys in their bikes, eh?
Going to smash you! To hell with you!
Oh, the dog's not available. Oh. He's old-fashioned way.
A rock for yourself! Remain steadfast. Come on,
I wonder why they never used the actual sword there.
Secure the element's wife!
it owns you! Death to the Texans! You're mine!
Use your glimmer.
You jerk, I was trying to revive them.
Your call.
take them out that way.
You're going down!
There we go, another one down.
Suffer! You're dead.
How about our friends here? There we go. Grab some raspberries.
You'll die!
Pick the dog on him.
Suffer! Not much longer, corpse! Die now!
Eivor!
Why is it so blurry?
Estrid, I promised I would free you of your life in Wessex. Francia awaits your return. Go now, with Aegir's blessing.
I will miss you, Eivor.
When winter is past, summer will come, and wind you in a flowered skirt. For you are beauty, and shall not wither.
Goddess Freya, give me more of that.
Come, take care of her, Rollo Stoutheart. And if you find yourself on England's shores again, I will expect you in my hall.
Steven, thank you for liking the stream. Much appreciated.
They are safe. Birsten got his end of the bargain, and Esther is to Francia. I should return to Ranvi.
There we go. Brevity of Breviary. Broken Hearts. Oh, this is just like a Yorm guy or whatever. More skill points. That's pretty awesome. Port to Ranvi. I want to see if I can beat these guys yet. I wonder if I can. Here. Can always try, right? We will see. I don't know what these things are called, but they're nasty to fight. Maybe with the wolf will help a bit too. With the new axe throwing thing that I have. Charged up all the way. Hey Got, how are you? Anything interesting to watch today? You're up early. Normally you're not here till a couple more hours. Grab a deer hoof. Oh, you finished? Do you recommend it? Let's save because I don't want to lose any progress. In case. Go over here and summon this thing. Take those or not. Right.
A poor victim of someone's fury.
That's kind of gross looking, eh?
Are you here for blood? Like all of those wretched others? Speak!
Not for yours, unless you tempt me.
Liar, liar, liar! You will
Roni,
join
it's
them,
Reagan.
all the unkind dead. Now I open the scars of my heart.
Say to using troll.
Breathe deeply. Watch as I become smoke, and listen as I break your bones.
There's a glass in Odin's hall.
Dogs are not available, eh?
How is this possible?
Use a good dodge, I guess.
Always the maddest.
Now my blood
Oh!
Scream, I shall quiet.
A greater darkness fuels my rage.
Thing is
Spirit of my
ugly.
father's rage, fill me!
Always the maddest.
Crap, dude.
Not a fire.
Pretty fireproof these days.
New leather.
Charge. Oh, oh, that did a lot of damage.
Out. Damn you. Fire. How can this be?
I got him.
New leather.
Oh crap, no I don't. I hit him with a bow. Yeah!
Crackling and welching.
You!
Let rest your demons.
They wouldn't let me use the wolf on that fight. Good thing I had those axes. Take that. Okay, thank you for liking the stream. There we go. Achievement! Witch Hunter. Here's our time-honored tradition. Vital of Hilary Swank. Going good, eh? Oh, sorry, Carmelo, I missed your thing there. Are you playing on the PS5? No, I'm on the Xbox One X. I think this game's pretty much the same on both of those. Jordan, what's up with you? Have to really focus on that boss battle, you know? Those things are buggers, man. For liking the stream. Would be pretty high level for them. And I like to parade it around, you know, like a trophy. Need to add you. Add you to the Xbox. You can add me, but I have all my notifications off, so I don't see them. So, but when the time is right, then you'll have me on there. Diogo, thank you for following, muchly appreciated. See that? I'm carrying around that weird creature. And I gotta go to Ranby. 2000. Away, man. Where's the one that's trying to send me? Here? Another one right here, eh? Probably try to recharge, make sure we got lots of raspberries. I saw some mushrooms there, so be good, well-rounded. You want to play NHL? Never played it before. Well, you should try it before you play it on like multiplayer and stuff. You know, try the be a pro mode kind of thing. Got a whole body massage. Well, that sounds nice. They make you wear a mask still? Is my player fun? Yeah, I think so. I like the be a pro mode, and you know, you pick a position. It helps you learn the position a lot. Not really, no mask. Oh, okay. But yeah, if you know, you develop your career. No, I haven't played NBA. It's kind of like, you know, you start in the minor leagues, and then you kind of develop your character. If it's similar to the concepts of the be a player mode in NBA, I think though. Your option to wear a mask, but they're wearing a mask. Well, you should be wearing a mask because that's good. Good for them, you know. Again. Supposed to protect the other person. Let's see what this marker over here is, man. Oh, there's more raspberries. You wind up fighting something hard, I want to make sure I'm well equipped. There, my rations are full now. Well, hopefully you found it very helpful, the massage. What do we have over here? Hard to breathe. No, it isn't. Wear a cloth mask, it's like wearing a scarf. Oh crap, they knocked me off. The wolf there too. He fell asleep. Where is it? Oh, there they are. Getting our collection of wolf claws up, I guess. Yeah, you should really try that. Be a pro mode though. It's like super fun. It's hard too, cause you know, like if you are brand new and you're learning against the sweaties, you know, like these players that play 24-hour day, they don't hold back, so it's kind of demoralizing. Not just for you, but for everyone you play with. So it's good to get some practice in and get familiar with it. Yeah, I wonder if we can catch a fish. Too deep in the water. Oh, I didn't need to call the horse. Any fish here anymore? Did we scare them all away? Some over there. Oh, we'll grab that chest while we're here. The mask. Where is it? Oh, it's underwater. Going to bed? Alright, thanks for coming by. Thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Around that, I guess. See if we can get up from here. Stuck underwater. Looks like maybe the open water again. Gold over here too. Lots of fish right here. I wonder if they're brown trout.
Look at all
I
those
need brown trout.
delicious fish.
Now, when you say you're brand new, I assume you mean like you've never played at all before? Play previous versions, you'll probably pick it up pretty quick. Nah, it's a pollock. Someone jumping over there. What is this one? Pollock? Catch one more and then we'll go get the gold. What's up? Remember my stream from the Mixer days? Nice. Well, nice to see that you've come by. Yeah, Hydra's on Facebook as well. If he's on Twitch and Mixer, or on Facebook and Twitch, but he does or not Twitch and Facebook. Kind of rotates back and forth. I'm mostly over here. Size of this bugger, eh? Break my fish. There we go. Look at that. We got him. Bullhead. Nice. This one I marked out. What's over there? Well, I'm glad that you found me as well. Yeah, there's a lot of Mixer people here and there on Facebook. A lot more than you'd think. Although a lot of people kind of jump back and forth between these different ones. How's it treating me? Well, at first it was really hopping. Like it was pretty strong, and then slowed down for a bit because they had these reach problems. Like there's something that they were fixing. And then I don't know. It's been steady, I guess. Oh, we gotta find the key. It's tough as a variety streamer. I don't think Facebook is necessarily a variety platform, but oh, whatever, right? Gotta play what you enjoy. Sometimes I'll get a good hit on the algorithm, maybe. A lot of Warzone. It doesn't matter where you stream that, it's gonna be oversaturated. Pretty popular game, isn't it? Gold. I guess that's one thing about, you know, I don't tend to play the big 3 games, you know. But, oh, it's nice, you know, whoever wants to check by, stop by, say hi, all that good stuff. Everybody's welcome. Some pretty rude comments on the ad, but, you know, most part everybody that comes live is really nice. Once you figure it out, it's pretty nice. Yeah, it's nice, relaxing platform. There's not so much for... You don't even need to really worry about modding as much because, you know, usually you can take care of it. Versus Mixer, there seems to be somebody all the time. Guess we're going to be battling something again here. I wonder if I can take this one. Let's see. $200 meters away. Who made you mad? Because people are just rude. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know what, you know, it's whatever. Like, who knows why they're lashing out at a stranger like that? Maybe things aren't going so great. in their homes or something. Who knows, right? Brett, thank you for liking the stream. Gonna be in a big battle here. See if we could take this one out. I wonder what it is. Some of these are really super nasty though. It could be like super high level. Alright. See what it is.
Corpse.
Ewan.
Have come for spoils. Was our dignity not enough?
Gonarl.
Again to mock our family, to make light of my father's sacrifice.
Mad Seer, you have no fight with me.
Which of the traitor kings sent you?
He says that, but they're gonna fight with me.
Burgett?
I follow the orders of no king, nor will I bow to you.
You did it! You are skinned like the others! I will tear you apart!
Here you go, have an axe. Crap, dude, these things are fast.
What satyr makes you multiply?
I am one, and
What treachery is this? Stay back!
Be a second thing before I can look at comments again. You guys are nasty to fight. How fast they are. Jeez.
Stay back!
Trying to be aggressive with it. Keeps popping around.
you will not infect me!
There we go. Maybe I got some timing now.
A lucky stroke!
Grab him.
You have done well, warrior! But now I hold nothing back.
Woo wee!
Keep your eyes! I will! You will not infect me!
Here, move. Look like a safe spot to be.
A lucky strike!
Ah, crap.
A lucky strike.
Let rest.
Oh, we got it! Woo! Man, I didn't think I was gonna survive that one for a minute. And here's our tradition. Get back here, horse. There we go. Now I have to go back in the comments here. Sorry for that. Keep doing what you do. There's a community for everyone. That's what I figure. You'll get yours. The thing is that the people that are, you know, kind of commenting about, you know, that I'm boring or whatever. I mean, I'm probably just not their cup of tea, really. I mean, you know, I would imagine there's people that are not into their content too. How deep are you into this? I have it downloaded and played a little bit myself. I'm level 321. As you can see, that was a little bit tough fight there, but yeah, they're tearing me up. He was a pretty tough boss. These ones are really tough though, so because they jump around so much. The other one jumped around a lot too, and she was all on fire the whole time too. I was constantly on fire, so you have to really get your skill tree up. Probably could optimize my character a bit too. I only use really a couple skills. Grab this on the way. Man, that was a really tough battle though. Definitely the YouTube, like I make a clip of something from the stream each time, it's gonna be those guys. Because those were tough fights. Got him the first try though, that was pretty impressive. At least in my mind, it was impressive to me. You're in the 100? Yeah, you won't be fighting those things for a little while, but gives you an idea what they're like anyway. My horse will go drop it somewhere, I'm sure. Alright. The locked door, it looks like. By that red. See, it doesn't help your accuracy any. It takes you 10 swings to hit that. Where's the chest? Above us? Crap, I must have just missed it. There we go. Holy crap. There's a couple things here. There's an achievement for riding your horse through water. So you want to try to ride your horse whenever you can through water. You gotta do quite a bit of distance. I try to get some achievements, but some of them are I don't think I'm gonna get. It requires a lot of planning because I play mostly on stream, but you never know. I'll grab them sometime anyway. All them birds, man. You big achievement hunter? Gotta fight the wars. Tell you Fire Devil to shoot you a discord. Yeah, I go to Fire Devil a lot of times. I see him in the morning. Right, we were looking for gold, and then all these boars were here. Mark it so we can see where it is. Easy. That was gold out here too. Probably gonna be swim down into some hole somewhere. We'll check more direct first. Direct, good. Leather and iron. Making our way back to Ranvi. Something there. Ranvi. Here's Ranvi. Close. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of the story at first. Oh yeah? Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, you can give it to me sometime. I did a lot of exploring first before I actually did much of the story. I've been doing more story lately. Although the one frustrating thing about it is if you explore first, sometimes there's like some gold item and you spend like 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get to it, and then it turns out to be an item that you can't get to until you've progressed through the story in that area. So if you ever find you're going through and something seems like it's really impossible to get, make sure you do that area. Like whatever, you put the knife in the table for that area first. You like to explore too much? Oh, here we go. What's this? Underground somewhere? Cave over here? I wind up running around in circles looking for stuff and you can't get in. Although you have to admit, man, Assassin's Creed does give you your money's worth, that's for sure. Holy crap. Red thing for a sec. Jonathan, thank you for following. Nope. All right. I think there's a shelf or something in the way. Gotta move over so I can slide. That's the exit. Alright, thanks for coming by. It's in this house. There's a drop down. You know our stuff here, eh? Caught up in spider webs. Oh, you got a likely story. The message, and I'll call you. Anything else good in here? And that oil doesn't burn too long, eh? I probably messed it up by putting my explosive on there. Excuse me. Well, crap. Can't move this now. Fuck for good. We don't really need to go that way, I guess, hopefully. Go investigate what these are. Then we'll go talk to Ranvi. Gotta be hay here somewhere, right? Nope. Crap. Probably a artifact or a curse or something like that over here. Run into a legendary animal for a while.
Now you pay for your sins!
Oh, it scared me.
Suffer for that!
Crap, I thought a guy got killed. There you go, right in the nutsack. Another one around here? Oh yeah, there is. Oh, didn't block that. Looks like the DeLorean. Crap off, dude. And up there. Gotta be a mask. Another. Oh, my controller died. John, thank you for liking the stream. Imagine I would have started the fight and the controller died. Would have been terrible. This is a pretty awesome screen to hang out on, but fortunately it just doesn't leave you in the action and then you're being attacked or something. Give you really much warning, does it? There we go. That.
Dark spirits rule the ethers.
Where this one is. Sure if I've eaten enough raspberries and stuff. So one was poison, one was fire.
Fallen warrior, neglected by the Valkyries.
What the heck's going on here?
Tortured soul.
Deadite. I'm gonna read the Necronomicon.
Come, you Eddard, pay your respects to the great and brave King Lear.
I do not know such a man.
He was betrayed and murdered by those who denied his friendship.
Cordelia?
As you deny him
And
now.
Buffy?
Hold there. I'm not your enemy.
Darkness must reign, and you must fade within it.
Be taken by a demon goddess.
You will join my pile of bones.
Oh crap. Crap. I can get her with my fast one.
How can there be so many of you?
It's super fast.
Away with all this.
Oh crap, it got me anyway. There we go, we got the mushroom. Get him! Oh, crap. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Even blowing dog.
She commands the power of the wind.
crap, dude.
Away with all this!
We'll just keep moving. The lightning over here.
Your tricks will not topple me!
Oh, blocked it. Crap. There we go. Phew! You're done like dinner, Cordelia. Man. Buggers, eh? I don't know what happened to the last one, but must have fell off the horse at some point. 2 points. Slam dunk. For that. There's one more, I think, of these things, these bosses. Oh, there's one of these guys here too, eh? Which one it is? Something right here too. Man, I can't believe I got 3 of those in a row. $14 meters up. Find this? I guess. That. It's on the wall up there. Eat. Fire is off on the torch. Smokey the Bear says, don't do that. Man, my rations are full. I didn't even use up a health thing on that last one, did I? Huh. Well, there you go. That other one was brutal. The one before that lightning one. Poison one was super hard. That one really kicked me around.
I feel great.
Oh, there we go. We ate the. Oh crap! Grab their soup. Dude, I just fight like supernatural creatures. You guys are small potatoes now.
Your time is running! Give me your shit!
Where is it? The ground somewhere. Where the crap, dudes? Oh, here we go. We won't bother looking for an explosive bucket. Finding those suck. Mask over there, eh? Get in there. Oh, there's a explosive thing over there. Oh crap, there's a fire on here. They are going to be so happy about all these Roman masks. Pip, thank you for liking the stream, muchly appreciated. Yeah, should we leave him for now? Get him next time? Probably. We gotta go talk to Randy, so. Collected out most of this stuff up here, although gold right there we can.
Thor lends me strength.
I don't know what dude that one is. These wolves really get you, eh? I can't pick them. And you can't walk anywhere without some dudes attacking me.
Best not to draw attention here.
Eh, who cares? Go. Front gate.
Hey!
You go soup.
Do
do something useful, would ya?
No.
Come on, food's getting
I haven't
cold.
been able to use my wolf for a while, so there you go. Have a present. The others? Gold. Good wolf.
Down you go.
Dirty fighter throwing your dirt at me. Alright, let's go to Ranvi. Alright, we're close. Guess we're taking a zealot out too. Wolfa, Wolfa. Dude, get back here. Me and Wolf will take him. Didn't stand a chance. Man, that wolf is a killer on those zealots.
Viljalaus, now you die.
My sword is lost. Floating down a creek. I shall follow till I dance again or drown.
Well, there you go. Killed your horse on top of it. Okay, we'll give you a ride though. Although my horse always loses them somewhere, so. Off to Ranvi.
You're finished.
All right. Go direct. There's a lot of wolves over here. There. I will stop for a bear. bear fur is worthwhile. I lost my body I was carrying already. Oh. Like somebody finds it, they're like, what the heck? What's going on here, dude?
Thank you, my friend.
Tell them it was the person with the zealot. Dead zealot on the back of their horse. You never know what adventure you find. What's my power level? I am 327. I managed to kill a couple of those like mystical creatures today. 3 of them and a zealot. And I like to put them on the back of my horse for a bit until the horse loses them. Seems to always do. It was like one of the, I think they're sisters or whatever, but one of them was lightning shooting, one was poison, and one was fire. I'm not sure where the last one is. But I was surprised that poison one was pretty close. I make a clip of like boss battles and stuff like that, or other interesting things, and then put it on YouTube. So if you ever want to check out my YouTube, it's youtube.com/skullstar. Link is in this description, this video description. And I'll probably definitely put those sisters battles and the zealot probably into one video. So that'll be a pretty action-packed video. But I didn't think I was gonna make it past that poison one. The other ones I didn't struggle too badly. I don't think I even used a ration pack on the lightning one. I'll have to watch when it. If you want to subscribe to that, feel free. Follow this page, follow that one if you want. So just check in. You're welcome anytime you like. We're gonna talk to Ranby. We just finished a quest where we were like helping some dude get his wife kidnapped with her consent. And then she was going off to France, and he was going off to someone else that he wanted to get fixed up with. If you're ever wondering, if you get your horse, you swim your horse a lot, you get an achievement eventually. So that's a zealot on the back of my horse here. Guess she's gonna make it. Most time I lose them within a minute or two. Granted, there's still 500 meters to go. Wayfarer camp. Oh, almost hopped off. Yeah, it's weird on my YouTube video yesterday. I didn't leave off the loading of the horse, so you could see when I packed the zealot onto the horse. On the one that's applicable, it's a boss battle. The character like oddly threw the body onto the horse because the horse started running away. Funny. I found it funny. Alright, where am I? See if we have any new fish for Guy and the hunter and stuff.
I brought something for you.
I've never even seen this fish close up. I've heard tell that this one's a real fighter.
Looks like I have any of them.
We've been looking for this fish for a long time.
What a big pollock. Huh.
Not even grandfather has caught one of these.
Well, it's because your grandfather's not as good a fisherman as me. And also because he's not the main character.
Excited to see this catch.
I'm off. Be
We
well,
go.
friend.
Farewell, Eivor.
Hey, that's enough of you. Go up here. I know I got something for this guy. Can you tell the same old tired story?
White elf in
Yep.
the woods high as wispy clouds. My God, I could barely breathe for laughing.
I have something that may interest you.
I'd pay well for this.
Polar bear fur.
We always have need for this. I knew I could count
Got
on
a couple of those. Oh, I gotta get some ravens. Tail.
you. Bringing me
Brown
this would be
bear I
helpful.
killed. Wolf fang would efficiently fill in there.
Good. This will help the settlement. I'm looking for this.
I have no idea where reindeer are. I haven't
Done for
run
now.
into any of those. And then here's my
I
hunter.
brought something for you.
Oops, wrong one.
Nothing else?
Legendary
May I
animals.
see your stores.
Got about half of them. Bear of the blue waters. Elk. I've ran across the swine somewhere. That was really low
Done.
level.
I must take my leave. So long.
Say hi to Petra if you see her.
I will. It's right beside you when you say it. Got mail.
Hey there, how are you? I miss it.
I don't really care, do I, actually? Hey, doggo! You want a weapon, man. Go get the dog. That thing murders.
What did the Eivor?
In Essex, I played a matchmaker and a heartbreaker. An easy way to forge an alliance. But let us stick to war and diplomacy.
Understood. Thank you, Eivor.
There we go. Over. Grab the next mission here.
I want to see the alliance map.
Okay, we got everything here. We can do this one, 160. Done that one. It'll probably open up soon, I guess. Got these two up here, 50. 190. In the good progress.
My mind is fixed on Sussex. Bassam and I have a chance to save Sigurd. But we will need an army.
That is for you to decide. The more alliances you have, the better your chances at victory.
Well, does that mean I shouldn't? These ones are... This one's 190.
Tell me about Jorvik. Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That will make my work easier.
Maybe we'll do
What
that
say
one,
you
eh?
then?
We need more army. That was a hint from her, I think. Although it's fine, because I mean I can
I'll go
kill
now.
half an army myself.
Do you know where I might find Jor and Ljuvina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
Go away. Could do Jotunheim and stuff too. Got more mail in that
Message
time.
has come.
Bet you like this bow. Always give me a bow. There we go. If I can get any more improvements in. What they got? 90. Gotta do some raiding. I'm level 327. I should be able to raid anywhere now. That one. 40. That's where we're headed. There's another little sisters right there. I think that's what that is. Huh, well, there we go. Well, that's probably a good spot for now. Done quite a bit today and gotta work tomorrow, so save up and we'll continue our adventures next time. Right at the beginning of a new path, let's say. There's available. So, if you haven't voted in the poll yet, please do so. All river raids. Ads. There we go. Yeah, if you haven't followed yet, please do so. Be appreciated. If you're watching this video after the fact, hitting like, hitting share helps a lot still, and gets the word out. If you want to check out my YouTube, I make a clip every day of something that happened during the stream that I found interesting or exciting. You can look at the link in the video description. And of course, thank you for being here, everybody. So the poll results, it was a tie for first between How to Train Your Dragon and the 13th Warrior with 38% of the votes each. And Eric the Viking got 25% of the votes. And Outlander got 0%. Interesting. I thought Eric the Viking wouldn't get any because it's an old movie, but I guess a couple people liked it. And so that's pretty interesting. If you ever want to see the poll results, it's in my Discord. Links in the video description too. The thank you for the shares earlier, everybody, and thank you for any degree of participation you had, whether it be liking, sharing, following, even just watching and stuff like that. It is all awesome. Thank you so much, and I will host somebody, and you all have a good night.